What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 15 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 15 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord can start winning more bets today. So make sure you join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $135 just yesterday. Another member who won $100 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description. So go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group. And I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is Bam Adebayo for 11.5 rebounds, and this one actually is for less. Now look at Bam Adebayo. We've actually seen him go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against the Boston Celtics. Now, as you all know, Boston Celtics do rank 14th in rebounds allowed, but they actually do a very good job at rebounding against the center position, which is what Bam Adebayo is. So because of that, we do like the under for this situation here. When we look at the last 4 games, we've actually seen Bam go on the under in 3 out of the last 4, which I think is great due to the fact that we are going to be sticking to that. His average over the last 5 is also 9.2, which I think is interesting to see. And above all else, we do like the under for the situation, as both teams are a pretty slow paced team, so we aren't expecting too much volume there. So because of that, we are keeping with the under for this situation here for Bam Adebayo, and we think all signs point towards the under, so we are sticking to it. So Bam Adebayo, 11.5 rebounds for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about another fantastic player, and that is none other than Ivica Zubac. Now Zubac, as we all know, has been playing great. However, this one is for 12.5 rebounds and assists, and this one actually is for less. Now we look at Zubac, we've actually seen him go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against the Dallas Mavericks. Now as you all know, Dallas Mavericks do rank 25th in rebounds allowed, and when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 22nd. However, we still like the under for this situation, as Dallas do a very good job at restricting rebounds to the center position, and that's what they have been doing for this whole series. When we look at the last 4 games, which was against Dallas, Zubac actually won on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see. And on top of that, his average over the last 5 is only 8.8, so significantly lower than the line, which is another reason why we do like the under for this situation here. We think it should continue on into this next game, no doubt about it. And when we do look at Zubac, we are actually expecting, when it comes to him, to go on the under due to the fact that both teams are pretty slow paced as well, so you are expecting, you know, a massive amount of volume from both teams. So because of that, Ivica Zubac, 12.5 rebs and assists for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Luka Doncic. Now when it comes to Luka Doncic, guys, as of right now, he is probable for this game, so he may play, he may not play, but I still do see a lot of value in this pick if he does end up playing. That's why I did want to make it well known to you guys, but this one is for 32.5 points, and this one is for more. Now when we look at Doncic, we've actually seen him go on the over in 1 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against the LA Clippers. Now as you all know, Clippers do rank 10th in points allowed, so they rank pretty high. However, when it comes to this whole series, we are expecting him to go on the over due to the fact that LA Clippers actually do a very poor job at defending the guard position, which is what Luka Doncic usually runs. Now Luka Doncic has had a really high usage rate in all 4 games, but he has just missed this line here and there, and he's had a couple of cold games. So although the series is tied up, we are expecting, when it comes to this game, Luka Doncic to have a very high usage rate and be able to finish off strong. Luka, although, you know, he has had a bit of a, you know, 50-50 when it comes to his shooting percentages over the last 4 games, we think this time around he should be able to play very consistent and be able to finally go on the over on this line due to the fact that this is where we were expecting him when it comes to scoring scoring around 33, 34 points, which is above this line, which is what we like to see. So because of that, we do like the over for this situation here. And like I mentioned, guys, this is a pick where Luka Doncic is still probable, so he may not play, he may play, but there are only 2 games for today, so we want to get the best picks out to you as possible. So keep an eye out for this one, especially if he does play Luka Doncic, 32.5 points for more. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player I'm going to be talking about is none other than Al Horford, who's been averaging 7.6 points, 6.2 rebounds, and 1.4 assists. So Al Horford has done a fantastic job for the Boston Celtics. As you all know, he has taken a little bit of a backseat ever since Kristaps has joined the team. But when it comes to Al Horford, he is still a fantastic player, and they do face off against the Miami Heat. Now, Miami Heat do actually rank 3rd in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 14th, and then rebounds allowed, they do rank 11th. However, when it comes to this situation, we do actually still very much like the under for this situation, due to the fact that Al Horford doesn't have that high of a usage rate in all these departments, maybe besides rebounds, but when it comes to points and assists, I definitely like the under for it. Now, when it comes to all in general, I definitely still see him going on the under in rebounds, but if you definitely want to be, more of have better value, I think points and assists, him going under on those lines is definitely more likely. When it comes to these last 4 games against Miami Heat, he has had pretty mixed, kind of stats when it comes to sometimes going over his line, sometimes going under, and we think, usually he does go on the under, and we should see a similar situation in this game 5. Now, when it comes to Al Horford and also the Boston Celtics, we are expecting most of the players to be playing. Kristaps is expected to be out for this game, but it may change last minute. But even if he does play, we still see someone, or doesn't play, sorry, we still see someone like Al Horford going on the under here, as we think Jason Tatum is going to take a lot more of that usage rate if Kristaps is off. So it's definitely great value to go on the under here, guys, especially if the line is too close to these averages. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Now, getting into the next player, we're going to be talking about Kyrie Irving, who's been averaging 28 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. So he has done a great job for none other than the Dallas Mavericks, and the Mavericks do face off against the LA Clippers. Now, when it comes to LA Clippers, they do rank 10th in points allowed. On top of that, they rank 12th in assists allowed, and then rebounds allowed, they do rank 5th. Now, when it comes to Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks, we actually do see someone like Kyrie Irving going on the over here. The reason being is that when it comes to the LA Clippers, we actually have seen that the Clippers tend to actually focus a lot more on stars, which is in this case Luka Doncic, and that actually gives a huge opportunity for Luka Doncic, to actually get a lot of the attention, and then Kyrie Irving to have a lot more of that usage rate. Now, when it comes to the injuries so far, Tim Hardaway Jr. is expected to be out. Now, Luka Doncic is actually probable for this game. We think most likely he will try to play. This is a very, very crucial game. And on the other side, we also have Kawhi Leonard, who is expected to be out for this game. But like I always mentioned, guys, these things can change last minute. So, like I always said, definitely wait until the last injury call outs. But when it comes to Kyrie, we still see him going on the over here, whether Luka plays or whether he doesn't. We think that Kyrie Irving has a very high usage rate, and LA Clippers do a very poor job at defending, Kyrie's position, which is why he was able to drop 40 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists in the last game. So he was able to beat his averages in all stats in that game, and we think that will continue on into this next matchup, no doubt about it. So because of that, we do like the over for Kyrie, especially if the line is under these averages, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Now, getting into the next player is Nikola Jovic, who's been averaging 8.8 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. So he has done a great job for none other than the Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat do face off against the Boston Celtics, who do actually rank 5th in points allowed. Also, when it comes to assists allowed, they also do rank 5th, and then rank 14th also in rebounds allowed. So they rank a little bit lower in that category. However, we still like the over for this situation here, as we are expecting Terry Rozier, Triple J, Jimmy Butler, and Josh Richardson all to be out for this game. Now, like I always mentioned, guys, things may change last minute, but for right now, they all are expected to be out. And if they all are out, we definitely see someone like Jovic being able to go on the over, as we are expecting a little more higher usage rate from it. Now, when it comes to Nikola Jovic as well, what we do like about it is that he does have a pretty good usage rate in all departments, especially if given the opportunity and the amount of minutes. We've actually seen in the first 3 games, he was given around 20 plus minutes, and he was able to beat his averages pretty easily, whether it was points, rebounds, or assists, which I think is great at certain times. So if we look at game 2, he was able to get 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists as an example. So I do believe that Nikola Jovic has the capability to go on the over here, as he will probably have a higher usage rate than normal, and because of that, we do like the over for the situation. So keep an eye out for Nikola Jovic. There's definitely a lot of value to go on the over, especially if the line is under these averages. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.